everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So to start off, I will say something is sorry for my accent. I'm French. I know everybody has like a bad thing about him. This is mine. I'm French. So we will be playing Street of Rage 4, which is I will talk a bit about the game during the game, but basically it's a beat 'em all, and it's you know Street of Rage maybe. So we'll play in arcade, which is basically, as they say, it's 1 credit to finish the whole game in one go, and you can't save. So basically, we play like we played 25 years ago, and yeah, we'll be playing in easy, and we'll be playing with Cherry and with Cherry. Also, a slight thing, the schedule before said it was played on Switch. It will be played on PC instead because my Switch is a bit wonky, so I prefer to not risk it. So, yeah. So we will start in 3, 2, 1, go! So, yeah. So this is a game that came out in 2020. It's the follow-up of the famous line of games that came out in the 90s by Sega. But this one wasn't developed by Sega. Sega gave the license away to Dotemu and to Guard Crush Games and Lizard Cube, who are French studios. So this is a French-made game, Cocorico, as we say in France. And yeah, it's basically it's a very good homage to the series and a very good follow-up. And yeah, I love this game. I love this game, to be honest. And if you want to play it, it's actually a bit easier than the previous ones, which is quite nice for newcomers, of course. And yeah, basically what we'll do in this game, we'll go through all the levels, like doing a perfect play. Not really a perfect play because I'm not perfect, but we'll do as close as we can and kill all the enemies. So yeah. And as you can see, I'm using a lot of a move from Cherry, which is guitar. It is the special move. This special move uses a bit of our life. That's why if you look on the top, our life becomes green. It's because it gets used, and by hitting the characters like with regular moves, we can get back this life. But if we get hit by a character, like for example, if I get hit, no, hit me please. Oh, thanks. Yeah, up, I lost my life. So this is a bit too. So this is how the game works. It's a bit of play to have on getting risk by getting a lot of your life lost. Or, oh shit, by getting a lot of your life lost, or to go fast, or managing to not get killed. But since we play in easy, the game is actually quite easy, so we start with 8 lives, as you can see, so it's a lot of... We start with a lot of life. Oh shit! I didn't want to project him like that far. And as you can see, the kobold, so the robot there, the mid boss, he hit us, but we didn't get damaged. It's because another effect of the super, when you use it without any direction, so the neutral super is that it makes you invulnerable. Yeah. Which is quite nice to be able to dodge some hits. Okay. And also, as you can see, you can combo a lot, and I get a lot of combo hits because, like, it's also because, like, I mean, by not getting hit, we combo a lot, of course. But also because, like, in this game, Cherry is like Cherry is the weakest character, but she makes it up by being able to combo a lot of people. So yeah, and we get to the first boss, which is what's his name already? Diva. I don't even remember the name of the bosses. Dang. So basically, her power is like she has like an electric. She has like an electric snake. Oh, let me actually. So yeah, we'll have to wait for it to do a super. So yeah, right now you can see I can't get it. I'm just, yeah, that's it. So yeah, she has an electric snake, and she can do, like, as you can see, range damages with her snake, or throw it at us, and it can be quite bad, let's say. And also between each part of each level, you have like some cutscenes, but I will skip them, of course. And now this level. This level, we have been caught by the police, and we have been sent to the pens, basically, and we have to make our way back to the office of the commissioner to be able to tell him that we are not happy on how he handles the criminality in the city. And I don't know if you're hearing, but I'm like there's a lot of good music in this game. The music is quite nice. The music was composed by Olivier de Rivière, who's a French guy, of course, and the tunes of this game are super good. And I don't know if you have noticed, but they're also synchronized to the part of the level where you are, and that makes for a very immersive gameplay. That's why also I reduced the audio effects, the SFX in the game, so you can be able to hear more of the music. And I don't have a lot of life anymore. Hey. Oh, I lost a life. Ooh, that's bad. So here I'm hitting him before he starts his shield. Shit. And also his shield allows him to be able to avoid my hits, which is bad. Oh, I was too early. Yeah. And you can see here my worst enemy in the game is the parallax. In this game, like, you can move from left to right, of course, but you can also move like from top to bottom, because the enemies are on different planes. And if you're not on the exact same part where the enemy is, sometimes you can miss your hit, and it's quite annoying in this game. So we are in the desk of the commissioner. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, this part, because you basically just give something, and this boss is one of the most annoying one, to be honest. It's one of the most annoying ones to do, because like he has a lot of attacks that are not blockable, so you cannot block the boss, and you just have like to mash attack to make the most damage you can. Oh, thanks. Each time I'm used to play on Switch, so I use the wrong button to mash to skip the scores. Oh, crap. And as you can see, like in this game, we find like new enemies, old enemies as well. Like we find like the Francis are kind of new enemies, I think. The Galcias are the classic enemies, and we find old enemies from the previous games that are like kind of staples. Here, the Big Ben, who's a staple of the old game, but here, like they are way easier to kill. In part thanks to our special attacks that deal a lot of damage, even though we are not that strong of a character. Okay. Hey, usually I'm able to kill this one. Okay, this is bad. This is not a good way to do it, but okay. Yeah, sometimes getting into the zone can be a bit hard. And now we find a character that's so it's a boss here, but here Nora is like Nora is a quite well-known character from like the second game, I think, or the first game as well. It's but in the second game it's a bit more. She's a bit more well-known, I think. And her superpower is that she can basically just give. She can give like special whips to the enemies, and she will be able to transform them into Galcias that have like blonde hair and are impervious to hits. Not impervious to it, but they are unblockable, which can be quite annoying. But we went pretty easily with that. Oh, I display another character that tells you how often I play the PC version. So now we are at the pier. So we find, yeah, the first jumper characters, so Diamond and Ruby. And we found the first thing that's a staple of Street of Rage games. It's holes, and we can play with the holes, of course, by throwing characters into the walls. But I don't do that a lot. Because sometimes with placement I can manage to have the people like ending up in the wrong direction. Oh, there's a bit of lag. Oh, whip. Okay, and now here I will here use a specific tactic. I will just use a star power because it allows me to deal most of these enemies who have a lot of HPs very quickly. Whereas if I did it the usual way, it will be like way slower. Yeah, right now it's done. Usually you want to use your star power on enemies that have a lot of life, typically bosses, but here it's I think it's actually faster to do it on regular enemies because there's such a huge amount of them. Hey. And now we find another police person, who's Estelle, who's like I think in the game she used to be like a partner of Adam, who's from the first game. I don't remember a lot the story of the game, to be honest, because I played the story time once when I first played the game, and then I started playing arcade, and arcade you basically skip the whole story. Oh, and I can do that. Okay, and I'm good. So this is stage 4. And as you can see, at the end of each level, you have your time, and that's a good thing because, like, this game uses actually an in-game timer and not a regular real-time timer. And you can basically it counts all the levels without the loading time, so we don't have to like do some math or something to do our time. We just use the timer of the game, and that also means that we can actually compare the games between console and PC and every console. And as you can see, we are in the usual level that we have in every video games, the underground and the sewers, and not only like a Street of Rage game, but actually every game. Thank you. And we start to have like a part appearing. It's like the puddles of ooze that no, it's good. Okay, I thought I didn't kill him. But puddles of ooze that allow that for us the puddle of ooze will oh shoot, the puddles of ooze will act as if they will reduce our life, but with like the green part only, not actually deplete our life, but with actual enemies, it will actually deplete our life, so they can basically just end themselves without any inputs on our part, which is kind of nice when the AI of the game basically makes it so it stays in the puddle of ooze for a long time. Okay, so now we're in the bar, and we are going to meet new characters, the biker girls, who basically they do like a charge, as you can see, and sometimes they can charge for pretty far away. So you have to be careful because you can have one that comes out from the end of the screen, and they have quite a lot of life. So you have to be careful. Oh, let's go. And we disturb their play of their pool game. And we have to be careful with them though, because they have like quite a long range. Okay, and now we'll have, I think her name is Caramel, this one. We have to be careful because she rolls from very far away. Oh. Oh, and yeah, and she can also like, yeah, she can come to us and basically like, okay. And now we have like a quite an annoying boss to do. It's Barbon, so we'll use the bikes to be able to rebound a lot of him. But he can be quite a bit annoying because, like, yeah, as you can see, he can put himself in some attacks that are like kind like of that are like unblockable. So which can be annoying. Okay, so we're on phase 2. Okay. But we managed to do it correctly. Okay, so now we are going to Chinatown, which is I like the music of this level as well. why not? As you can see, in this game, the game is pretty generous with like health stuff, contrary to previous games. I mean, the times changed basically. Oh, hey. Oh. Here I will take this up to kill this one. So there's not, to be honest, like on this game, I'm not talking a lot because there's not a lot of things to say. Instead, aside from yeah, I'm beating the game. And the thing is that here I will do a slight optimization because I want to get the durian all the way to this guy, because the durian is able to make quite a lot of damage to him, which is quite a nice thing to do. When I'm, however, like now the yep. Okay. And now I will take some life, I said. And now we are going to the dojo to... We'll do like some kind of trials, let's say, by by having to endure an army of the same enemy. That actually reminds me a bit of the this part reminds me actually a bit of what we got in the DLC, Mr. X Nightmare, which was like basically an endless mode with like with waves. That was automatically generated by the game. Okay, so now we'll take this weapon, which is a very long range spear, which is quite interesting to be able to hit enemies from far away without having to move too much. Yeah, I can hit. And with the Donovans, I can just basically hit them kill them in one hit, which is quite an interesting thing. And for the next one, so now we have like a new enemy, the red ninja, who has a lot of life. So his name is Pheasant. Well, okay, so it's good. Oh, shoot. Hello. And now we are to the boss, Shiva. So this character now is playable in DLC, by the way. And it's actually the fastest character of Speedrun, but I don't use it because I don't like it. I don't like using it. I prefer playing with Cherry. So, and since there is separate leaderboards for each character, we just play using the character we prefer. Hey, but he's very fast, as you can see, and he always recovers from getting hit when he gets thrown away. Oh, okay. Let me actually. Oh, nice! I managed to get. Okay, perfect. And right at the moment when I didn't have any more life, which is it's perfect timing. Okay, so now for the fastest level of the game, because it's the shortest. It reminds us of what you have in. I think you have that in Street of Rage 3, if I remember correctly, which is a level onto a moving vehicle from a moving vehicle. So you have to be careful with the basically you have to be careful with the signs going there sometimes, which can happen. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, perfect. I was like, ooh. Sometimes the game can be like quite busy. The screen can be quite busy, and you're like, okay, so what's happening there? Okay, so we are at the boss already. And it's Estelle 1-2, and now she has. No, she doesn't want. Oh yeah, thank you. Now she has like grenades, and we have to be careful about that. But something that we can do is basically catch them from her and then throw them back at her, which is quite a nice thing, which is quite funny to do. Okay, and then now she's going to get some help, and who looks back? It's our old friend the commissioner. Thankfully, you don't need to kill them both. You just need to kill her, and then as soon as you kill her, both will be eliminated. Perfect. And now we are going into the... I won't talk a lot of this level because it's the best music of the game. Oh. So yeah, here we had a lot of new enemy, who are the girls who throw like grenades and like toxic waste and fire bottles. It's quite annoying. It's quite annoying because like they like to dodge your hits, your attacks. So you have to be quite. You have to basically hit them from quite afar in your hit range. And now we have to kill both of the of basically the kind of same boss as on the first level, but instead of being electric, which is worse, there's one that's toxic and one that's fire kind. And the fire kind is harder to dodge as well. We have to be careful. So here the way to do it usually is to try to put them both at the same time. If you're good, you can, but it's not always possible. Right now, I haven't managed to do that, so I had one died before the other, as you can see. But it was still okay. So now we are going into the white tower, and that will allow me to explain a bit of the story of the game as well. Because like the thing is that so what happened is that we are 25 years after the death of Mr. X at the end of Street of Rage 3, and basically now the legacy of handling the mafia into the city is left to his his son and daughter, who are Mr. and Mrs. Y, because Mr. X, Mr. and Mrs. Y, of course. And basically what happened is that they invented a sort of way that is able to control a sort of music that is able to control the mind of people. And we have basically to stop that plot because they want to control the whole of the city, of course. And to be able to for their dark objectives, and there we are basically trying to find them at the top of their tower. So we'll start at the bottom, basically at the bottom, going through the wall of the tower from the art gallery at the bottom floor of the museum, which is a sauna, as you can see. Kind of like this hotel. This hotel is a sauna as well at the first floor, at the bottom floor. And then we'll be using what is a staple of all Street of Rage game to go to the top of the level. And you can see the artwork of Mr. X on the wall there, by the way. And we'll be using the elevator. And also banger tunes there. And yeah, it's faster to throw the enemies out of the elevator than to beat them, of course. And here you'll see that like the strat is quite easy to do. That's it. Yeah, this boss has a lot of like basically of non-blocking. So it's Max. It's a main character from the previous game, and he has been basically hypnotized by the music. That's why there were like speakers above the stage, and you have like basically you have to oh rip. And you have basically to for the previous boss you had to basically mash the neutral attack to stay invulnerable, and hitting him each time anytime you could. So Yeah, no, with this level after the White Tower, so suddenly like enemies get stronger and the Donovans can start to can start to throw stuff at us, which can be kind of annoying. And we have here to be quite careful. So yeah, I'm being careful there because like they are quite annoying with their grenades. Sorry, I'm having playing and trying to speak in a foreign language at the same time is quite hard sometimes for a French person. So yeah. Okay. This is banger music as well. So right now we are going to the concert, and so that's why you can see some. Oh shoot! Okay, I agree. If you want me to hit people there, I will be there. I will go there. Oh yeah, I forgot that he can do that. We have to be careful because, like, yeah, sometimes these new Novans have a new trick, which is they are able to catch items. So we cannot like beat them from far away by throwing items at them. Sadly. Okay. And this game has been made faster, by the way, by it has been made faster by the ability of of like a lot of characters to dash or to run in the case of Cherry. Before in the olden no, please, thanks. Oh, I'm losing a life, which is actually not that bad because I can just like regen my life like that. Okay, and now we are at the desk of DJ Kawashi, who's a bad guy who basically with the concert where with everybody assisting to the concert, they will be able to. Oh shit. Oh. Right. Oh. Oh dang. Yeah, usually we try to beat this boss without having to get his second phase, because like it makes a slow time with the animation, and with these new attacks, which is quite annoying. Oh. And because like he throws a ray that follows us basically, which is quite annoying. Yeah, good. But yeah, it wasn't very good as boss right now. Oh yeah. And now we are going to the airplane. Yeah, go into the hole, please. Thanks. Oh, perfect. Of course. They don't hesitate to throw fire on themselves, by the way. Okay. Also, the further you go in the game, the better the music gets. I kind of think. What else do I have to say on the game? Okay, so now we are boarding the plane, and there's a lot of kind of annoying enemies there, so what we'll do something quite easy there. Goodbye. I'm trying to think about stuff to say about the game as well, because I don't want it to just be me playing and nothing else happening. Okay, it finished. Oh yeah, also, like, there's glitches in this game, but I do not do it for this one. I don't remember if people do it. I don't think people do it for speedruns, for actual full game speedruns, because like they're quite tedious to do. Hey. Okay, and basically, no, the state of the story at this point is that since after the concert, basically the Mr. Y and Mrs. Y have retreated in their plane to fly away into their island, and we have basically boarded the plane to follow them to the island. Okay. And now we are going to the cockpit, and in the cockpit we have Mr. Y waiting for us. So the first of the two final bosses. Hey. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We managed. But something we like to do with bosses is to try to block them into the edge of the level, and then basically, because you can combo an enemy as long as it doesn't go through to the ground, then we can manage to infinite combo him. And now we have crashed actually the plane on the island, and we have to see, and since we crashed, right now I have only half of my health left, because it actually put our health at half, and but half in green, and so usually you get back this health by hitting the first enemies, but since I use a lot of super attacks, I have to, because I'm not careful. I have to. I lost half of my health, but it's not a big problem. Hey. And as you can see here, the game put all the enemies that we have in the usual game. No, and I'll get the. Oh, it's good. It's this one that is not. Yeah, perfect. I'll get that as well. And also, I'm not taking all the money and everything, because it's only points. So we don't care about points right now. Oh, so yeah, here we have the bronze gun users, let's say. And what they do is basically they fire 3 bullets instead of 1. And now it's like, yeah, this level is quite is not an easy part to do, because like basically the game gives us all the enemies at once that it can put, and all the enemies are super strong. And now we have like the evolved version of the cyborg, which is Babo. But since we used like the luster, the suspended lights to hit him, and that dealt with most of his life. And this is something what I've done. I've picked up an object. This is something that will carry all the way up to the final boss. Because it will allow us to hit him kind of quickly, and while dealing a lot of damage. So it's actually a very effective way to kill the boss. Okay. Oh, look. And right now you can see the game like puts all the enemies at the same time, which is with a longer tune as well. Oh. And now we go to the boss, but before, a surprise enemy. And now the second part of the last boss, which is Mrs. Y. So the sister of Mr. Y. So where Mr. Y uses a gun like his dad, Mrs. Y prefers to use the traditional art of the of this sword. Oh, good. Okay. So right now what happened is that we didn't... what I'll do is that before... Can I? Yeah. I can just ignore the enemy. Okay, and now we are at the actual final boss, which is both of them at the same time, because why not? And right now we are trying to focus, we'll try to focus, because this boss has two phases, so we'll try to focus the Mr. Y before, because basically I try to focus because it's like the more annoying, to be honest, he's more annoying than Mrs. Y, so that's why I prefer to focus him. Because on the you'll see why, because of the second part of the boss. Yeah, why not? Oh, I have actually. Yeah, good. Okay. It's actually they were at the worst place for that, because the time they did the animation is lost time. And now this is the actual like final part, where they are like they have like a monstrous like machine that we have to be careful, and this is why where our things will be, because like right now we just do that, and that's one part down, and just we have to give a hit to her. She will go into it. Please. Oh, okay. And then we do that and get ready for time. Time. Yeah. And we finish the game. So this is the actual. So the time is 49:18. This is the actual time of RTA. But as we said, the time is counted for the leaderboards in in-game time. So we'll skip the credits. By the way, French studios, yay! Except Ghost Crush is not French; he's French Canadian. But yeah, we'll skip all the credits and we'll see the actual finish time, which is 47:20. My PB is like 45:06, so it's not a very good time, but yeah. Oh, and I managed to unlock another character. Yay! Woo! Yay! But yeah, so this was Street of Rage 4, and this was the last run of the day. So I think I don't have a lot of things to say. I hope you like this game. Oh, something that I didn't say about the game. As you've seen, this game is very much in a drawn as a comics thing, like not as a retro game. You have to know that each of the characters of the game got 1,000 frames of animation. It's a properly huge work that was done for this game, and it's super. Like if you want, I can just take like 1 or 2 minutes to show you. In the extra, you have like a lot of stuff of how it was drawn. So yeah, there's a lot of work that happened in this game to make everything work, and it's super nice. And I hope if you like this game, you'll buy it. Because we want more games like that, and I think actually that the studio that does this game, .mu, or is it Lizatium, one of them, actually renewed their contract with Sega. It was announced like 3 weeks ago to do a remake of Shinobi. If you like Sega games, so there will be not a remake but a new Shinobi game that will come out on PC. So we hope the same kind of thing as this game that happens. So yeah. Yeah, you can see everything that was made for this game. There's a lot of stuff. So yeah, a lot of proper work that went into this game. So I hope you liked it. And then so what I was saying is that it's the last run of it. So I think it's what time is it? It's 2 something AM, 2:30. No, 1:53. Okay, I can't read. So yeah, it's 1:54 AM. I think it's time for us to go all to bed. And so with that, I will say to you good night and give it back to the donation reader.
All right, thank you very much, linkboss. As linkboss already said, this was indeed our last live run of the day. But do not worry, we've got you. If you need something to watch over the night, we've got you covered. We've got some amazing reruns from past BSG events that you can watch all night long if you so want. Or from today even.
Ooh.
That's even better. And we've got you covered there. If you missed any good run today, well, now's your time. Or you could just go to sleep.
I will do that.
Whatever you decide on. Anyways, we will be back with more live runs today at 7 a.m. in the morning Central European time, so which is Paw Patrol. So if you want to watch that, then you better go to bed now if you want to watch that. And having said that, good night everyone, and we will see you back later today.